What's up, Auburn, New York? Pastor Miguel Crespo here. Today I am with the Pastor Dustin Hall. Pastor Hall is a pastor, of course, Bible teacher. He's an author. One thing I appreciate about him is the ability to explain spiritual things using regular, everyday English. We have a project. Pastor Hall has asked me to go with him on this project. I'm very excited about it, at least what we've talked about so far. But I'm going to throw it to you, Pastor Hall. What are we doing and why are we doing it?
Well, first of all, thank you for the fancy introduction. I am just an upstate New York boy. My wife and I both were born and raised here, and we love our community. We love our city. We love Auburn. And just to be honest with you, I love Jesus too. Jesus is real to me. He's changed my life. He has a relevant day-to-day impact on everything I do, and my life is so much better because he's in it. And I want other people to have that same kind of genuine, real experience with Jesus that I have. And so that is the heart of why we're starting this project. The other part is I believe that faith in Jesus can have an impact in individual lives and families and also our city. I see our city and the state of churches and things that are happening around us, and it just seems like they're struggling. And I know people are struggling. Loneliness is an issue, stress. People are stressed out. They're busy. They need something more. They need something better. And I believe Jesus has that to offer. So we're going to be recording this podcast, this series people can subscribe to. We're going to be having group gatherings where we're going to be getting together to have a little fun. Yes, people who believe in Jesus can have fun. And
That's good to know.
We'll sometimes worship together if people are into that. But we want to build this community because there's power in community as well.
Yeah. You know, what you were saying that just struck a chord. I'm thinking of the state of our culture. Mm-hmm. That it seems like everybody hates everybody, and if you don't agree with me, you're evil, and there's so much emptiness. Mm-hmm. Jesus is the answer to that, and so I'm excited to be a part of the podcast, about a part of the project, I should say. One of the parts of the project is the podcast. Mm-hmm. I need to make that clear. But Dustin, you told me that one of the things we're going to do is you're going to be playing Auburn tourist, right? Or tour guide, I should say. I'm going to be the tourist. You're going to be the tour guide. Talk to me a little bit about that for our listeners.
There is so much interesting history and just interesting things about this city. And in the beginning of each episode, we're going to be going to a different site here in the Auburn area and talking a little bit about what took place there or what takes place there, and showing how amazingly they tie into deeper spiritual themes or help us understand a little bit more about who Jesus is. And so I'm excited to take you to these different sites, these different places, show them maybe to even some of our own neighbors that have never experienced some of these places, talk a little bit about them, and then tie them into deeper spiritual themes.
You know, one of the things I think about is, I drive through Auburn often, but I don't take the time to notice some of these things, some of the things that you were telling me about. So I'm excited. I'm excited about these places, but I'm also excited to see how you're going to connect these things to Bible stories or Bible principles. Well, ultimately to Jesus, because that's what the podcast is about. Now, in this journey, there are going to be people, I'm sure, they're going to hear something, they're going to see something, they're going to want to talk to you specifically. Mm-hmm. What is the best way to get in touch with you? Well, how are we doing that part of this project?
We're building a couple platforms for that because we believe the power in the Try Jesus movement is not just a guy or two guys speaking on a microphone, but it's going to be building that community. And that's what's so powerful about the community of Jesus is we encourage each other, we build each other up. We want to shed aside some of the issues and the stresses and the cares and just be together. And we want to build that platform so people can get in touch with me. Mm-hmm. And so we have our website, tryjesusauburn.com.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
On there is a button that will show people how to contact us. And so you click on that, fill out that little form. It's simple. It's just name and you type your message. And you can get in direct contact with me. So if you have a question, a spiritual question, if you want to dig deeper even than our podcast is going, and you want to engage with me about how to do that, we can help you with that. The other part of that is we're going to be having a weekly live Q&A session
Right. Okay.
online, so people can submit questions to the live Q&A session there, and I'll be answering those Bible questions or those spiritual questions live, and they can follow along with that and engage with that. And also on the website, they can find out where we're going to be meeting, what we're going to be doing with these upcoming gatherings that we're talking about, where they can engage with us. So lots of different ways to connect.
I am excited. I am excited about the project. I'm excited about being taken to places that and to see how you connect them with Scripture. I want to let you know as you're tuning in. I said tuning in, Dustin. Again, this is an old-fashioned word. I'm not old, at least I don't, but tuning in is not the right word. If you've gone to the website, gone to Spotify, you can find us. And if you're listening, you found us, congratulations. But I want to let you know, one of the things that I enjoy about working with Dustin is that he has the gift to explain spiritual things in the English language, but he has a passion for this. He gets excited about this. And I know, just like you know, that if you get a hold of Jesus, if you try Jesus, your life will never be the same again. Now, Pastor Dustin, before we end, what is the slogan? What is the slogan that we kind of have been throwing around here in preparation for this project?
Well, anytime you order pizza, right on the box it says, "You tried the rest, now try the best."
Yeah.
I believe that's true about Jesus. And there's a lot of people that have tried a lot of things in life and have hit dead ends. I believe if you try Jesus, you are trying the best, and he's going to change your life.
Woo! Listen, you've tried the rest, now try the best. Your life will never be the same again. So, all right, you're here, you're watching this. I'm going to encourage you, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Somewhere down on the bottom of your screen there is going to be the button to watch the next podcast or to share the URL with someone. Do that. Let people know. Be a part of the project. That's how you can be a part of this project with us. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. We'll look forward to the upcoming episodes. God bless.